Hello, so this is the third episode. The first episode we learned about photo P. Second episode is to animate your character in the Dragon Bones. And the third episode this time will introduce how you can do some video editing after you do the animation. To recap some of the knowledge, so last episode we have animated our character and it can display some talking cycle just like this one. So what you need to do is you need to export this animation before we can do the editing. So how to do it is just simply go to the upper left corner, click the file and select the export. Here you can click the middle one with the image, this tab, image tab, and specify a folder for it and then click finish. Then because I have already created the image, I won't click the finish now, but for you need to click it. Okay, so then after the export you can just go to the desktop and the Davinci Resolve project here, the Dragon Bone project here, and go to the sequence folder. You have to create this sequence folder to store all this image, so we can preview it just like this. When you scroll through this different image, it is actually a sequence of PNG files storing all different animations in the Davinci in the Dragon Bones. So I have created 3 series of the animation, all with a number, sequential number, and one is for standing up and just move a little bit, breathing a little bit, and then have some speaking. You can see the mouth is speaking, and the last one is actually talking from the beginning to the end, just like this, a lot of talking. So there are three image sequence. Okay, each of them has 100 frames. So I'm going to import this into Davinci Resolve, the video editing software. So let me open it first, and it will become 3 movie clips for you to edit. Okay, so first of all, just create a new project. Okay, and then you can save it first by clicking the Command S. Name it maybe the dragon or just character animation. Click save. Now you have to go to the media tab on the lower left corner. Click this and navigate to your project folder. For me, I have placed it to here, user, and then to the Anakin desktop, and browse it to the Dragon Bone projects and find the sequence folder. So by default here, there's a very important button on the top bar here with 3 dots here. Normally you will see a bunch of images just like this, okay, because you have a lot of image. For free animation of 100 frame each, it adds together 300 images here. So it is not useful if it is only image like this. We have to make sure it display as a sequence. So what you need to do is clicking the 3 dots and the frame display mode, set it to sequence. Then they will combine that 100 image into a movie clip. When you scroll over it, you should be able to preview the animation, but because our drawing in the Dragon Bone in the photo P was in black color, and by default the Davinci Resolve, the background is also black color, so you cannot see it. But so what we can do anyway, when we browse in the media tab, we find this file, and then we have to first add it to our media pool. Anything in the media pool can be edited, so we have to first add this image sequence to the media pool by dragging them down. So now you can see 3 animation. Okay, so how can you see those animation? Because it's all in black color in a black background, so we need to go to the top here. We go to the edit panel first, and then we navigate to the top here, open the effects, and then you will see on the lower left corner there's a bunch of items in the toolbox. Under toolbox there's a generator, and under the generator you can see the solid color, and then you drag that solid color to the stage. to create a new timeline. Okay, make it longer. And by default, the solid color is in black color. You can see on the upper right corner. Change it to a lighter color, for example, a light gray or even just a white background. Okay, you can see. Then now you can drag this animation to the stage, and you can finally see the animation. Okay, so what you can do is you can make copy of this, hold the option key and drag the animation, then you will make a copy of that. And because for my dragon bone in my frame 0 and frame 100 is having the same keyframe, that's why they can loop whenever you make a copy of the same animation at the end of the previous one like this. Then you can play it to see actually it loops in circle, yeah, starting from the beginning. So you can make it infinitely long to make a longer loop of the spinning animation like this. But anyway, spinning is just for fun, so I really want is teaching you how to do the voiceover. So I have a talking cycle here like this. So after I spin one round, then I will zoom in this character and do some talking. So how to do it is select this movie clip and go to the right hand side. You see this an inspector here. In case you cannot see the inspector because by default maybe it is not opened, you have to go to the upper right corner, click on the inspector to see this panel. With this panel you can select a movie clip and adjust its size, adjust its position to make some close-up or some different keyframing here also is working fine. So for example, I spin one round and then I have a close-up of the person talking. Yeah, that's it. So maybe you also have another animation here, you can just put it at the end of this talking cycle. Okay, and then also like this, move a little bit. I can also make some adjustment here. For example, I think you can even do some rotation, do some zoom in a little bit like this. Yeah, so animation is here. I can also add some title, I will talk about it later. But now I just go to this music icon, the Fairlight, to try to do some voiceover to it. Okay, so I can use the space button space key to play the movie. It will be previewed on the upper right corner. So what I would need to do is I try to do some voiceover when the character is speaking here. So first of all, let me stop it first and go to the audio 1 channel. Here is audio 1. Okay, I set the input. Here is no input at this moment, so I need to set it the input. Go to the input button here and select the MacBook Pro microphone, or if you have a better microphone, that's perfect. If not, then just the MacBook microphone here, and then find a quiet space at home and do the recording. Select this one, click patch. Okay, then it will be selected. You can see here audio 1 now has an input MacBook Pro microphone. So close this panel. Now you can try to do the recording. But before you do the recording, if you don't do you don't mute this platform, let me show you what happened. Okay, when you just click the record button here, everything will be feedback. Sorry for the sudden noise here. Okay, you have to mute it first and turn on the recording. Okay, now this channel can be used for recording. So we can first click on this red button. Wait until the characters talk. Hello, this is Mr. Anakin. I'm going to teach you how to do the voiceover. Okay. Wait until the characters talk. Hello, this is Mr. Anakin. I'm going to teach you how to do the voiceover. Yeah. Mr. It is not perfect. If it is not perfect, then you just delete this one and try again. So you don't need to start it over from the first moment. You can just right before the character start to talk, and let me do it again. Okay, click this circle record button. Here you have to turn on the mute and turn on the record mode first before you click this one. Okay, try again. Hi, this is Mr. Anakin. Today I'm going to teach you voiceover. Stop. Okay, that's it. So actually you can try to pull this down a little bit to view the actual wave pattern for the sound. And then you can try to do some trimming. How to do the trimming is you select this channel and Command B to cut it into pieces. So in case this silence moment is not useful, delete it. Okay, so now you turn off this one, unmute this channel, and you can listen to your own recording. Hi, this is Mr. Anakin. Today I'm going to teach you voiceover. Okay, so there's some synchronization problem. So maybe I can zoom in a little bit by checking this thing. Okay, make it zoom in a little bit to have some more precise adjustment to the audio clips. So remove all the silence area, and then you try to. Hi, this is Mr. Anakin. Today I'm going to teach you. This one is a little bit too early. Then I can just put it a little bit to the back. Teach you voiceover. Okay, so you can also, here is when you select the clip, you can have some fade in and fade out so that the voice won't come in so suddenly. So you check this one, you can see the effect. Okay, without this one, teach you. Okay, in case you really want to fade in, then you check this one. Teach. You can see the difference now. Teach you. It will become fade in, so it starts from very quiet and then become more loudly. And for the end, you can also make a fade out by checking this one. Over. Okay. So all these adjustments will give you precise control to the audios. So you can go back to the edit and you can see the effect now. Okay, so this is not talking. So hi, this is Mr. Anakin. Today I'm going to teach you voiceover. Something like that. Of course, you will do a better job because you have a narrative, you have a dialogue to talk about your problem statement and the solution. That's why I'm really looking forward to see your own work. This is only a demonstration. One more thing. I just promised you that I will try something like the title, right? So you can go back to the effect here, go to the toolbox, and you can see on the third one there's some a word called title. In here, you can just simply click and drag the task, this one, and apply it to another layer. So you can create infinite number of layers to your video. Okay, and for example, this one is a test layer. So you can try to adjust the color first. For example, I give it a purple color. Click OK, and then I put tutorial for Davinci Resolve. Maybe just like that, and then go to the setting. Title is to adjust the style of the words, and then the other one is the settings. You can just move it up and down, just like when you were editing the character. You can also scale it up and down, so I just keep it to the original dimension. So you can adjust the title. And also you have more things to adjust in here. You can experience it. And what I want to do is I want to have a title at the beginning talking about this is the tutorial for Davinci Resolve. So I can also do some fade in and fade out for my title. Let's see. Okay, you can see the effect now. And fade out. Okay, so I think it covers a lot of information for you, and if you can do some careful arrangement for these items, the video can be very successful and it can present your issue effectively. Thank you. So before the end, you have to create the movie, right? After everything, you laid it out, and then I have to create it so that I have the video file to submit. So you may go to the lower right corner, click the deliver. Okay, and now you can set the file name and select where you want to put the file. For example, you just want to put it to the desktop, and for me is the tutorial, and click the add to render queue. So you will see on the right hand side, after I click the add to render queue button, there will be a task here. Okay, now you can see the task, and then you highlight this task, click on it in case it was not selected, and then click render. By taking some time, it will render this file for you. And because I'm doing the recording, the screen recording right now, the resource in this computer is being occupied, so the rendering time is quite long. Anyway, after the rendering, you should be able to see your file in the folder you named. For me, it will be appearing in my desktop like this. Okay, it's still generating. So thank you so much. Hope you understand the whole process of the video making and the process of character design. Hope you enjoy this unit. Thank you very much. See you.